Pokemon is a media franchise created by Satoshi Tajiri and owned by Nintendo. Pokemon started as a pair of link-upable Game Boy games, including all the Pokemon-related games and consoles as of April 23rd of 2008. Their cumulative sales are over 186 million, beaten only by Mario games. But that's not how Pokemon started for us, was it? For me, it started in 1998. I was sitting on my dad's couch one Saturday morning, waiting for him to wake up, watching the cartoons, when out of nowhere, careening at me from the screen, "I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was," was the third episode in the series, Ash Catches a Pokemon. That was back when the titles of episodes didn't have to be a pun of some sort. From then on, I was in front of the TV at 5 p.m. every day. It blew my mind. Turns out everyone else in the 5th grade liked it too. Everyone was Poke crazy. There was a little kid in my class who started drawing Pokemon, and that's what made me start drawing in the first place. I got pretty good this far, but I owe my drawing skills to Pokemon. I started pretending like they were real Pokemon from the show, and I even started introducing them to my friends like it was some sort of new religion. Soon came the posters, then the games, and the games were good, great even. These were the games that Legends were made out of. I had to own every single game because I needed to catch them all. This was a time when internet wasn't as heavily relied on for information as it is today. And not everyone had, a computer, especially as poor kids. Unless you were a rich kid, you were lucky. But for those of us who didn't have computers or internet, we had to listen to all the bogus crap our friends came up with about secrets in the game. One of my favorite things that someone told me is that you could get a Yoshi in the game if you do a special code. Of course, that's not even true. Or in the grass, around Palatown, there's actually the 3 starters you can get, except there's a secret that you have to get there. But my friend would never tell me what the secret was. You know why? Because it was a lie, that's why. Or the Mew behind the truck in Vermilion. But if you know any real glitches, you were considered a god until someone else figured out a new one, the missing no secret or something. Then there were the cards. You had to play this card game. I amassed a large collection myself. Basically, if you said you didn't like Pokemon cards back then, it was like saying you don't like sex now. It's just not done. There were books about this stuff. And this, of course, is the game guide for the game. I've had this forever. It almost gives you every single detail you can imagine, even tells you about some of the glitches. Very huge quality book here. But speaking of merchandise, people were going Pokemon crazy. Even today, it's still going on. And this isn't even the newest book of the games. People went insane for Pokemon. For a while there, back in 1998 to 2000, you couldn't go anywhere. No stores had no Pokemon. There wasn't a single store you could go to that didn't have Pokemon action figures, Pokemon pillows, Pokemon posters, Pokemon drink cups, Pokemon themed candy. It was just Pokemon everything. And it was so lovable. Why was it so lovable? There are some theories that suggest that perhaps it was the collectability of the Pokemon that made it so popular. Someone could select a Pokemon and base their personality around it. Or hopefully not as much as they did in the show where you matched hairstyles and shit with your Pokemon. But you picked your favorite Pokemon and that defined you as a person almost. And then you could name them in the game, more creativity added. You had a lot of names to remember, so the more things you knew about Pokemon, the cooler you were. And for a while there, I was one of those people who was bragging about my Pokemon knowledge all the time. In fact, I still sort of do that, don't I? Oops, my bad. Pokemon left a huge mark on the world. In pop culture today, there is still references being made constantly. South Park, Drawn Together. It's endless to find the references to Pokemon. Well, it's a great thing to think that long ago it started out as 2 games in Japan, and now it's blown into this huge media franchise. Hopefully Pokemon continues in the future. I'm looking forward to playing Soul Silver and Heart Gold. See you next time.